Quite a scene there in Portland.
So let's say you are going to call a game. How do you prepare for that?
You know, it's all sports are different, but they're all the same in that the way you prepare for a game is perpetual. So you constantly are preparing for a game. You're constantly thinking about what you could use in a game. You're reading constantly, and I enjoy that part, and I think you really need to enjoy that to be good at this job. You have to learn and want to.
On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Chicago Bulls revamped their front office. Along with that comes a new coaching staff. Expect an emphasis on passing, pace, and versatile players. The Bulls have talented young players, and as they develop that team IQ, they hope that this team will finally turn the corner. Kevin?
DA, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against the Pacers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Zion Williamson is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Okongwu, then it's Anthony, and it's Barnes in at the two-guard position. And for Chicago, Adebayo is out there with Toppin. Then it's Barrett, then it's White, and it's Hero in at the two. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Anthony. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Barrett kicks to White. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
On defense, the Jazz. Here's White. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. No coverage that time.
Nice rhythm. Nice release. Williamson is making strides with the jumper.
Williamson against White. There's the pass to Hero. Can't connect from short range.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Barnes. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Here's Barrett. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Anthony looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Misses off the right iron. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. White finds Barrett. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's White. It's deflected. Pass to Toppin. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Passes to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Williamson. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's White. Good D by Williamson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And White slams it in.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now here's Williamson. He had 15 points last outing. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Barrett. Chicago leading by 3. Taken away by Anthony. On up the court. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started. And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, and the consistency from range won't make or break Williamson. I mean, but as with Giannis, it would really help open up the driving lanes.
Now here's White. He has 5. Here's Hero. And again, no good by Chicago.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Anthony against White. Anthony dishes to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Toppin, and that one goes long. Chicago trailing here. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Shots good by Hero.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's McDaniels. No points in the game yet for him. Barnes can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And it's White missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for Utah. And here's Anthony for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
18 feet out. Rebounded by the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
And White kicks to Barrett. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now here's Barnes. Guarded closer. Barnes against Barrett. With the teardrop, they get it back. Toppin passes to White. Second chance shot. He's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Nailed from three-point land.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And here is Neesmith. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. High arcing shot. Barrett, no good. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Anthony. The pass to Little. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Bucks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Jazz leading by 4. Now here's Anthony. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Poole, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Misses off the left iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now here's Anthony. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Barrett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Bonga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Bonga. It's rebounded by Hayes.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Jazz shooting just 35% to start the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Utah shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Barrett with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Now here's Anthony. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Passes it to Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Anthony for 3. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Pass to Poole. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Chicago trailing here. Here's Barrett. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 9.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Here's Poole. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And Chicago shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. And there's the pass to Barrett. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Barrett. He's got 9. Can't nail the jumper. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Barrett, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
Now, here's Barrett. D right on him. Shot from 12. That one doesn't drop. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Now here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That'll be his second foul of the game. Adebayo is checked in for Barrett. And a switcher also for Utah. Barnes is checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Neesmith. And again, no good by Chicago. Jazz leading by 6. The 3 from Barnes. They grab their own miss. Here's Little. It's blocked. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, the big reason why they're in front is because they've been able to limit mistakes like that one.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Daniels, he's checked in for Utah. Bulls trail by 6. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. White the pass to Alexander Walker. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Williamson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Jazz, they're down in 10th place here in the middle part of the season. They'll need to make a move soon.
And I think for the Jazz, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Jazz leading by 8. Here's Little. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Little. Both good from the line that time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Hero. Last time out, he had 14 points. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Barnes kicks to Little. Now here's McDaniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. That one falls. Now just a 5-point Jazz lead. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
And here's White. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Passes it to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Little. Stolen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. Number 1, Obi Toppin. Onyeka Okongwu is second.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
From 11 feet away, Chicago grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, the court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Now the pass to Barnes. And here is McDaniel. From outside the arc. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hero passes to White.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it's Williamson missing. Bulls trail by 6. White looking around. He dishes it to Toppin. That 3 off the mark. Utah leading by 6. Little passes to McDaniels. Dishes it to Little. To the middle. Here's Poole. They get it back. And that one's good. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Right side, White. Over Little. And that one hits back iron.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if you can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far it's paying off in this game. His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Toppin. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to White. There's the triple. Cranes the 3-pointer. White's got 10 points.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Pass to McDaniels. In the corner, it's Little. Kicks it to McDaniels. Toppin with the steal. Here's Hero. Covered by Williamson. Barnes outside. And the pass to Williamson. Shoots over White. Tries again. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Anthony kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 14 points.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Outside, White. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz leading by 8. Outside, Anthony. Over White. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here's Anthony. After R.J. Barrett's miss, Anthony finds Williamson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Chicago calls timeout. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior. A moment now to see the numbers for Adebayo. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Barrett. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Alexander Walker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Anthony drawing the double team. Four on the clock. Here's Barnes. Williamson trying to free himself up.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Barrett the pass to Neesmith. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Alexander Walker. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Neesmith. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Anthony left side. He kicks to Okongwu. Here's Bonga, covered by Hayes. Bonga, no good. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Barrett, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
The Bulls shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Barrett. Here's Anthony. Williamson outside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Okongwu kicks to Anthony. Here's Bonga. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Another miss by Utah.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. I mean, affecting the shot.
Now Barrett. Lets a floater go. Yes, that goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Utah Jazz. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been fine to me. I've just been trying to just run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points. Look at the history of the Utah Jazz. No championships, Kenny, but 2 finals appearances and a couple of Hall of Famers.
Man, remember Stockton, Malone?
Oh, do we ever?
They were incredible, man. Yeah. Add them to this current team. Could you imagine what they would be doing? They get the ring right now.
Yep, Chicago Bulls broke a lot of teams' hearts in the 90s. I think timing is such a crucial part of success.
That is profound. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Bulls trail by 5. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. McDaniels is out there with Williamson. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Barnes in at the 2. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's White. Anthony with the defensive effort. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, it looks like Barnes is in his bag today. His well-rounded skill set isn't easy to keep up with.
White with it. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Chicago making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Now here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Here's Toppin. Oh, that's blocked. To the wing on the left. Williamson, the pass to Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
Here's Hero. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. And the Bulls with another miss.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. White the pass to Barrett.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And here's Barrett. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. Sinks the triple. Toppin's got 6.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Now, here's Okongwu. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Williamson against Barrett. The drive by Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
The Jazz have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Here's White. 10 points for him. Pass to Hero. Barrett against Williamson. Here's Hero. And stolen by Barnes. Williamson left side. The 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they picture the half started. The pass to Hero. Here's Barrett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett. Hachimura, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Utah making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Jazz leading by 11. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Okongwu.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. White the pass to Hero. Kicks to Barrett. Outside White. Passes it to Hero. And the Bulls with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Poole. Chicago grabs the miss. Launches it. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now, here's McDaniel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The Jazz have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Bulls trail by 13. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
What a story Rui Hachimura is, the first ever Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. And he's a great ambassador for our game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Jazz leading by 11. Pass to Okongwu. He kicks to Little. Barnes outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's White. 10 points for him. That one, no good.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Barnes kicks to Okongwu. Jazz passing it around. Out to the right wing. Here's Poole. Okongwu at the elbow. The pass to Poole. Another shot. It's hauled in by Hero.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Offensive rebound. Toppin passes to Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Well, inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And so he hits both. And it's Anthony with the ball for Utah. Pass to Okongwu. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Little. He's covered by Hachimura. Pass to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Neesmith. Poole no good. Bulls trail by 11. And here they come. And here is Neesmith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Toppin passes to Alexander Walker. And again, no good by Chicago. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Now, here's Neesmith. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Now, Toppin. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Neesmith. And stolen by Okongwu. And they're on the break. Hayes with the steal. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Little can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Hachimura, the pass to Alexander Walker. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Neesmith. Covered by Anthony. Clock is at 3. Neesmith, the pass to Hachimura. It's tipped. Now, here's Little. Defense is right there. Up and in on the layup. Little's got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hayes. Basket good.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
There's the pass to Little. Back to Anthony. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Anthony. From the arc, connects from three-point range. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
With an attacking mindset and smooth style of offense, Hachimura is able to give opponents different looks.
The Bulls have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. Bulls making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Bonga's checked in. He's off on the second. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Okongwu. And Adebayo drops them both. Jazz leading by 11. Williamson outside. Pass to Poole. Jazz passing it around. Bonga the pass to Williamson. Jacks up a 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Passes it to Hachimura. He's with it. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Alexander Walker. The pass to Nesmith from downtown, but they'll get another chance. Adebayo with the bucket.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Bonga. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Here's Nesmith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Alexander Walker. Over Anthony. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Knocked away.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Passes to Adebayo. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Nesmith. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Pass to Bonga. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Adebayo with the ball. He's got 8. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Adebayo's got 10 points.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Adebayo, Hachimura out there with Hayes. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the first one drops. Whitey's checked in for Hayes. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
White the pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Chicago. And Adebayo drops them both. And here is Anthony. And the pass to Bonga. Back to Anthony. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bonga, the pass to Williamson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 20 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, it's been this way all night. Williamson can beat you in so many different ways.
Kicks it to Barrett. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Okongwu's checked in for Zion Williamson. That free throw, no good. The Bulls making a switch here. Heroes checked in. He hits the second from the line. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Okongwu. Passes it to Bonga. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in. Bonga's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Over Anthony. He can't hit that time. The Jazz shooting for the game at 42%. Hachimura against Barnes. And White kicks to Hachimura. Back to White. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Barrett.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's McDaniels. He gets it in there. And the Jazz lead by 14.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. And the layup falls. Barrett's got 20 points.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Okongwu. Bank shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Jazz leading by 12. Barnes left side. Pass to Anthony. Barnes outside. He kicks it to McDaniels. Off target with his 3.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Hero, no good. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Anthony, no one around. Releases from the wing and drills it. 16 points for Cole Anthony.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And White kicks to Barrett. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bonga, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 7th assist here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And again, Chicago, no good.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Inside, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Toppin, he's checked in for Hachimura. Little, he's checked in for the Jazz.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Toppin, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level
Take a break.
before.
Take a break.
Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
And that one falls for White. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, if I got $100, $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. The pass to Hero. And stolen by Barnes. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he comes up with the deuce. Anthony's got 15 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pass to Toppin. Back to White. And White slams it in.
Oh, cleared for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Utah. Pass to McDaniels. And here is Barnes. In the corner, it's Little. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Come on. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
The Jazz making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. 4 on the shot clock. Anthony's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Hero passes to Adebayo. The layup missed. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony can't hit. And Chicago shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Here's Hero. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz shooting in this game 45%. Anthony left side. Shoots over White. Anthony missing again. Into the Bulls, shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Pass to Hero.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Now, here's Okongwu. Anthony in the corner. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Now, here's Barrett. Now the pass to Adebayo. They could use a bucket again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Okongwu kicks to Anthony. Pass to McDaniels. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Hero.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a dry first half, but now they're falling.
Utah calls timeout. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Anthony right side. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Anthony. Lee outside. Clock at 4. Over Barrett. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got 8 rebounds in this game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Right, he's checked in for Utah.
One shot.
And that one falls for Barrett. Here's Wright. The dish to Okongwu. Here's McDaniels. Passes it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Right outside. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. Bulls trail by 18. Now Barrett, pass to Toppin. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Jazz making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jazz leading by 16. Anthony, the pass to Okongwu. Inside, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Hero. The tray. Rebound, Utah. Okongwu's now got got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Back to Anthony. The first one falls, so Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Anthony. Bulls trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Utah.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Harrison Barnes.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Franks, no good that time. Good D by Lee. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony, and he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now here is Harris to the paint. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Alexander Walker passes to Jones, and the shot goes in.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Lee outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.